Hello, your name. I, the gifted, bad genius, beautiful, but ordinary girl. Hi everyone, this is Prish from Share Study. So as promised, in this video I'm going to go through the supplemental essays that got me accepted into Columbia University. And as today is the Thanksgiving holiday, very few people are on campus, so I think it might be a great idea to record it outdoor. So for the first few questions, they are all about listing. So it's important to note that what's as equally important as what the item of the list is the arrangement of the list. You can try to use the arrangement to convey a story. Okay, so for the first question, list the titles of the required readings from academic courses that you enjoyed most during secondary or high school. Here we go. Tripumikatha or Story of Three Planes of Existence, Lilith the Leng Pai, Inao or Pansy Tales, Ramakian, Sam Gok or Romance of the Three Kingdoms, You Kap Gong or With Grandpa, What Money Can Buy, Animal Farm, Touching the Void, The Firm, Saving Private Ryan, Invisible Man, The Death of the Moth, The Crucible, The American Scholar, From Education, Brushfire, The Santa Ana, Landscape with the Fall of Icarus, Naked Economics, Principles of Geography, Between the World and Me, Kungman's Economics for the AP Course 3E, Linear Algebra and its Application, and Big Java. So for this one, I intended to start with something very Thai to show my cultural background, and then go on to something written in English to show my language proficiency, and then end with something pretty academic to show my major interest in economics and computer science. Okay, so for the second question, list the titles of the books, essays, poetry, short stories, or plays you read outside of academic courses that you enjoyed most during secondary or high school. Here we go. Sum of Life, The Origin of Species, Upon a Fit of Sickness, The Universe in a Nutshell, Two Kinds, Data Structures and Algorithms Made Easy, The Bed, A Thousand-Year World Economy, The Raven, Predictably Irrational, The Yellow Wallpaper, Minna no Nihongo 122, Icing the Body Electric, Essentialism, Sonnet 18, Whoever Tells the Best Story Wins, Last Fantasy, The Miracle Morning, I Have a Dream, What is the American Dream, On Being Born from Africa to America, The Californian's Tale, The Problem of Old Harjo, The Things They Carried, and selections of Hebrew Bible and Christian New Testament. So for this one, I have the story I intended, but I don't think anyone's gonna notice that. So I try to switch between the literature about mental illness with something pretty academic in a wide variety of fields, like from biology, astronomy, computer science, economics, psychology, Japanese, and more. So I intend to show that I have a wide variety of interests, and I try to explore a lot of things that I don't really know what I would like to study. And then there's The Miracle Morning, and then I Have a Dream, which shows that, okay, right now I have a goal, which is, what is the American Dream? I know it has a different meaning, but for me, like, it just refers to how I would like to continue my journey in America by studying abroad. Okay, for the third question, list the titles of the print or digital publications, websites, journals, podcasts, or other content with which you regularly engage. Here we go. Dekdi, The Standard, The Matter, The Momentum, Long Tun Man, The Perspective, TED Talk, NPR, CNN, BBC, Coursera, Khan Academy, Geeks for Geeks, Shakeology, Coding Bad, GeoGebra, Gapminder, Canva, Webtoon, Live TV, and Chloe Ting program. So for this one, I started with something pretty Thai, similar to question 1. Like Dekdi is a Thai educational website that I write some blogs in, and also like The Standard, The Matter, The Momentum, Long Tun Man is kind of like a Thai news website, and also on politics, social stuff, and also economics. And then it goes on to the news website in English, and then something pretty academic, like the website that I need to use in my academic course, and then end with something like pretty fun that I do in my free time on these websites. And then fourth question, list the movies, albums, shows, museums, lectures, events at your school, or other entertainments that you enjoyed most during secondary or high school, in person or online. I like this one. Okay, here we go. Hello, your name. I, the gifted, bad genius, beautiful, might ordinary girl. Reflection. Mulan, Inception, The Hunger Games, The Maze Runner, Parasite, Theory of Everything, The Martian, Interstellar, Kingdom, Imitation Game, Naruto, The Social Dilemma. The Show. Shark Tank, Da Vinci Game Show, MasterChef, The Next Iron Chef, Ratanako Sin Exhibition Hall, Art and Museum Tour in Wat Rong Khun, Bangkok Art and Culture Center, Dead Railway Museum, Science Center for Education and Planetarium Bangkok, Osaka Aquarium Kaiyukan, Shanghai Museum of Science and Technology, Safari World, Kurobin Wildlife Sanctuary, the Forbidden City Museum, Universal Studio Osaka, Ramayana Water Park. Photograph, Ayutthaya Historical Park, Khao Yai National Park, Wat Phra Kaew, Himeji Castle, Kiyomizu Dera, Great Wall of China, Blue Mountains National Park, Prague Castle, Shesky Kumlov, Hallstatt, Neuschwanstein Castle. Memories, Jumadom's Gifted Math Camp, Jumadom's Musical Show, Microsoft Week of Build, Vice Creators Summit, Climate Uprise. How you like that? Perfect. See you again. So for this one, I try to use the songs in quotation to separate between other stuff, and also use the songs to be the title of categories, and also use to make a conversation within this question. So I start with writing a letter format in the email, okay, hello, and then your name, and then introduce myself, I, blah blah blah, which is a little awkward, but I pretty much like it. And if you don't know, The Gifted and Bad Genius is a Thai movies and series. And also start with the first category, reflection, which is going to be the list of movies I like to watch. So I think the kinds of movie I like to watch will reflect who I am. So I put under reflection. And the second one is the show. This one would include both the shows on televisions and also in-person shows museums. So, and then the third one, photograph category, would be the beautiful places that I would love to take photo with it. And also the last category is memories, which is going to be important event that I was part of, or event that I just watched it but I felt it is pretty important and memorable to me. And then I end with something pretty fun, conversation, how you like that? Perfect. See you again. Okay, for the fifth question, Columbia students take an active role in improving their community, whether in the residence hall, classes, or throughout New York City. Their actions, small or large, work to positively impact the life of others. Share one contribution that you have made to your family, school, friend group, or other community that surrounds you. 200 words of viewer. Here we go. I was born and raised in Thailand, where few students have access to quality education, while thousands of small rural schools lack sufficient funding. The wealthier have even more educational privileges, while the poor lag far behind. I decided to take action. During quarantine, I created a non-profit educational platform called Share Study to provide opportunities that many Thai students don't have. Collaborating with friends who are strong in each subject, I try to provide free consultation and self-studying materials on the platform. I delved into STEM fields like stoichiometry and chromosomal abnormalities, to humanities and social sciences like Thai literature and economic policy analysis. I interviewed a medical student about Hippocratic Oath and a math Olympiad friend about graph theory. I'm eager to explore interdisciplinary interests to push my boundaries while breaking the educational barriers by helping others learn beyond their curriculum in a more global way. But then, I realized that some don't have computers or internet access. Therefore, I was inspired to run a share shop campaign and cooperate with EDF Thailand, selling second-hand textbooks to provide scholarships to underprivileged students. Education should be a right, not a privilege. This is what I believe. I make this platform without even knowing that it could be used in college application at first, but it is what I really feel like. I feel glad that I have the opportunity to take special classes and also be in the community, which is pretty supportive and give me advice on how I should study. But then a lot of people don't have these opportunities like I do in Thailand, so I try to make this platform up to kind of disseminate the knowledge and advices to Thai students for free. Okay, sixth question. Why are you interested in attending Columbia University? 200 words. I like this one a lot. Multiply, vary, let the strongest live and the weakest die, a sad but true general law stated by Charles Darwin, but Columbia strives to break this. Although I committed to an economic statistics, I will not survive solely with this in today's complex and changing world. Columbia offers all students a variation to adapt and prosper with its core curriculum. From brain and behavior in frontier of science to Machiavelli contemporary civilization in small but diversified classes, I will not hesitate to develop my intellectual inquiry and extend my interdisciplinary interests. The variation continues with the mini courses in PER like machine learning for macroeconomics and opportunities to conduct research in Columbia Experimental Laboratory for Social Sciences. This will not only equip me with essential skills to deal with the digital economy, but also cooperative relationships with friends and professors. The CU ID card will continue my love for exploration to visiting various museums, ranging from Asia Society Museum and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I'm also excited to convey these stories to the late night theater activity, which offers a non-competitive environment. The curriculum and offerings only available at Columbia help students stretch and grow, evolving well-adaptive traits of Homo sapiens. Okay, so this one I have the Charles Darwin natural selection theory theme, like start with this quote, and I think it is pretty related because one of the core courses in Columbia is also going to be a theory from Charles Darwin, and also I include Charles Darwin book Origins of Species. Oh yeah, and this quote is from the back of the book of Origins of Species. And I also try to use like natural selection vocabulary throughout the essay, like the variation, evolve, well adaptive traits, and also like Homo sapiens. Okay, last question. For applicants to Columbia College, please tell us what from your current and past experiences, either academic or personal, attracts you specifically to the areas of study that you previously noted in the application. Okay, so for this one, it's gonna separate between Columbia College and Columbia Engineering, and mine is Columbia College. Okay, here we go. I'm a person with many academic interests, but what I'm most passionate about is the socio-economic gap that exists in Thailand. The lower class participates in their own exploitation in game shows to earn scholarships. Students in rural areas lack the educational resources that those in Bangkok have. Various small retail stores closed down due to the rise of department stores and online shopping. Therefore, I aspire to elevate the well-being of Thai people, so I accepted the Bank of Thailand scholarship, which requires me to study either economics, computer science, or political science and return to work for my sponsor. This is a way I can make a difference. Deciding between the majors, I realized I could combine all with economics, statistics, joint programs, while exploring political science in the core curriculum at Columbia. After learning the fundamentals of computer science in Olympiad Camp and cloud computing in Microsoft Spark Developer Program, I decided to analyze big data while enacting economic policies to deal with the digital economy. I hope to combine economics and statistics to adopt randomized control trials to calculate social costs, finding counterfactuals of each policy to effectively bridge the socio-economic gap and revolutionize Thai economy. For this one, I don't have those quirky perks, but it really is my voice. Like, I have a lot of academic interests that I don't know what I would like to pursue, but one of my goals is to make a difference and bridge the socio-economic gap within Thailand, and I felt like Columbia would provide me the opportunity to combine all of my interests and make a difference. Okay, so that's probably all for today. My essay is certainly not the best, and it is also not the only reason that I got accepted in, but I hope that this could provide some of the guide and a sense of how college supplemental essays can be. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, and turn on notification. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.